Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I actually have a really exciting video. Well, I'm excited for it. And I think some of you will be excited for it. So I made a purchase from Beauty Bay. As you can see, this box is pretty big, and that's because I've purchased one of their mystery boxes and I'm going to unbox it on camera with you now. Before we get into the video, if you're new around here and you haven't already, I hope you would consider subscribing down below if you want to keep up to date on all my future beauty related content. And without further ado, let's get into some unboxing. So this is the Beauty Bay mystery box. I picked up the ultimate mystery box, which is the largest one they had. It's 63 Australian dollars and it's supposed to have 14 of the By Beauty Bay items. So this is the By Beauty Bay mystery box, so only like the By Beauty Bay makeup is in this box. And it did say that it guaranteed you to get at least one of their most popular eyeshadow palettes. I'm really crossing my fingers that it's the green one. I think it's the earthy one. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Now, you can't currently get these, but I imagine that they might be available again in the future because I do believe they sold fairly well. But I just wanted to show you guys what was in the box in case it pops up in the future. You guys have a good idea of whether it's a good value or not. I did buy one extra item and I'm gonna show you that, I think, in my monthly haul. This video is just gonna be purely the mystery box unboxing. So we do have a box inside of a box. Ooh. A box inside of a box. Let's open this one up as well. It's wrapped really well. Holy mackerel. Oh, okay, so it's not the eyeshadow palette that I was hoping for, but let's see what's in here. Holy crap, there is some stuff in here. Okay, let's grab what is on top. So what's on top is a eyeshadow brush, and this is the round the bend blending brush. I'm gonna open this up straight away. You guys know I love makeup brushes, so I want to see what this one is like. Yeah. So it has a rose gold ferrule on it, and it is just like that larger traditional size blending brush. So there's that one. And I'm gonna work out the value of everything in the box, and I'll leave that like on the screen right at the end so you know how much it's worth. We also have in here a product from the By Beauty Bay skincare line. This is the nourishing oil. This is hemp and rosehip. So it's for distressing and conditioning skin. I actually really like rosehip. My facial skin responds really well to hemp and rosehip oil. So the fact that this is like a little combined duo, and the fact that I don't currently have a face oil, means this is perfect. And does it say it's a 50 ml bottle? So I'll just bust it open so I can show you exactly like how it looks. Oh, and it's like opaque packaging, so you know that's a lot better for making it last a little bit longer. So yeah, so far we're doing well. What else do we have in here? Here we have a powder blusher. If I can get it open, does it say what the color is? No. Okay, I'll have to have a look on the back. Hopefully it's nothing too gaudy. This is coral. I do actually quite like the packaging of the Beauty Bay stuff. Like, it doesn't seem like the best quality, but I like the look of it. This is what that one looks like. It is quite coral, so I might not swatch this for now, and I'll see what else I get in the box. If I don't get another blusher, then I will give it a swatch, because I want to try like everything from Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is on my list of brands that I want to try this year, so that's why I decided to get the mystery box. Next up we have this little set. This is from the Disney collection that they did. This is the Disney color collection, and it comes with 3 shadow sticks. I don't know whether you can see them there. So it's like basically like a coral, a lavender, and a yellow. I don't think I'm going to use these colors, so I might just leave them for now. Again, if I see that I don't have any other ones of this kind in here, I might open these up. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave them like that. So that's a little trio as well. So you get 3 sticks in that one. Next up, I see an eyeshadow palette, and this again is from the Disney collection. This is the Alice in Wonderland eyeshadow palette. I don't really remember what these looked like, but I remember that I wasn't overly fussed on like the Disney collection in general. Like it didn't really jump out at me. I think if you look on the side there, it looks like it's got stripes of color down the side, and I can only assume that that is what the colors in the palette are. So let's open it up and see. So it's got the little Cheshire cat on the outside. Actually, this might have been the palette out of all of the Disney ones that I liked the most. I'm not quite sure how that yellow and that white's gonna go, but the navy and the burgundy, the pink and the purple, they look really good. So that's a little 6-pan palette. Golly gosh, I'm already a little bit overwhelmed by how much is in here. Next up, we have a product that I'll probably never use because I do already have one in my collection. This is a jade gua sha. So this is like the little, I don't know if you guys have seen, they're like shaped like this and they're supposed to be used for massage. I have one of these already in rose quartz in my collection and I already barely use it. So I don't have a need for another one in my collection. Okay, what's this? Next we have, this is a brush. This is an eyebrow brush. I'm actually always partial to trying new eyebrow brushes. So let's see what this one is like. She's a bit chubby for my liking. I always normally like my eyeshadow brushes to be like super thin. And this one, she's leaning a bit thick. So maybe good for like, precision application of eyeliner or like powder shadow on the outer corner, but for eyebrows, not for me. We have another product in here which appears to be, oh, it's a highlighter. Okay, and it did come wrapped in plastic. There's been a few things that have been in plastic just to protect them in transit, which is nice to see. This is a powder highlight and I hope it's not super dark. This is Trophy and it's probably going to be too dark for me, which is disappointing, but I guess that's a risk you take with ordering a mystery box. But yes, that's it there. And yeah, I think it's gonna be too dark. I will look on their website to see where this sits in their color lineup, but it looks too dark for me, which, oh, that's disappointing. I'm trying to think whether there was an option to have like a light skin tone or a dark skin. I don't think there was. I think it was just one set. So maybe in future, if Beauty Bay could separate them out a little bit by like lighter skin tone and darker skin tone. I know Beautylish are now doing that with their lucky bags at Christmas time. If Beauty Bay could do that as well with these in future, I think that would be epic. Next we have, what is this? This is the Brow Fixer Fiber Gel, which is a product that I actually had on my wish list to try from Beauty Bay. This one is glass, so I assume that this is just a clear, and oh, yes. I love it when eyebrow gels have spoolies that are so freaking tiny that you can almost not see them. And it does appear that it does have fibers in it as well. So it will give you like that extra, oh, it says it in the freaking name. So Brow Fixer Fiber Gel. So it does have those little fibers in there, but it is clear, which is always good. I have like 3 brow gels open at the moment. So I'm going to probably not use this one unless I decide to do a video using all of this stuff. That's probably one of the most exciting things so far for me. Then we have, what is this? This is a plumping lip gloss. Oh, and it's in clear as well. That's so exciting. I do enjoy a clear gloss, especially. Smells a little bit minty, and it does say it's plumping, so that is to be expected. But I do like the aesthetic of like this clear packaging. It's got like the word plumping written down the side. Yeah, I like clear glosses, especially if you're wanting to put it over the top of like a lip a lipstick or a lip liner, something like that. A clear gloss is always nice for that. Looks like we also have a lipstick. This is one of the matte lipsticks. Pray for me that this is a good color. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be a good color for me. This is the color Bikini, and it is like a bright coral. I feel like I got the box, the coral box. They packed all of the coral stuff in the one box and sent it on its way to me. That's really bright. I don't think I would wear that. I was really hoping that I would get a nude, but lipstick, nice. It is in the matte formula. Then we also have another brush in here. This one is the Glow Up highlighter brush. So it's nice that they included a highlighter and a highlighter brush. I think that's a good combo. Let's see what this brush is like. And this one must be maybe like one of their more kind of high-end type brushes, because it does come with a brush guard. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I will say the handles themselves, they are not weighted. I do like a little bit of weight to my handles, and if you've been here for any amount of time, you know my love for like Japanese handmade brushes, and they always have like some weight to them, whereas this one, it's kind of like more weighted at the tip than it is in the ferrule. The ferrule feels like it's not there, it's that light. So that one there, and it's a nice shape. I probably would use it maybe more for like under my eyes, maybe some powder as opposed to highlighter. It's probably a little bit big for my liking for highlighter. And we also have a little set here. This is the metallic collection of their crayon eyeliners, and that I can get behind that. It's a quad, so there's 4 in here. I can get behind metallic eyeliners. Love me a good metallic eyeliner. And these kind of look a little bit similar to the ColourPop ones, except the ColourPops have the colored tip on the end. These don't really have any indication of what they are other than like a little name on them. But if you're wanting to quickly know what the color is, it doesn't really allow you to see what the color is. So I will do a quick swatch. They do appear to be like creamy, a little bit firm. So I would say maybe like a bit firmer than the ColourPop ones. They don't seem to be snapping as easy as the ColourPop ones. Oh, I love a good copper eyeliner. But they're not the most opaque. So I'll see how they apply to the eyes, but just on the back of my hand, I'm having to go over them a little bit to get that color show up. I don't know whether I'm going to love these on the eye, but that's the swatches of all 4 colors in that little set. I will let you know how I go with these. I don't know whether I'm going to be a great lover of these on the eyes just by how they're playing on the back of my hand. And I think this might be the last item in the box. It barely fits in the box. It's an eyeshadow palette. Not the eyeshadow palette I wanted, but it is the Jade eyeshadow palette. This was a collaboration with, I don't remember her name. Obviously her first name's Jade, but I don't remember her, I don't remember her last name, but I did see, I think Nikki Tutorials interviewed her or something on her channel, and they used this palette on the channel. So it is quite a bright eyeshadow palette. I probably will keep this and use it just so I can test out like the bright formula from Beauty Bay, and there's like a few little neutrals in there, so I might keep this one and test it out. I'm not sure about the rest of the stuff. I don't know whether I'm going to get the most use out of the rest of the stuff, but I definitely think that I could get some good eye looks out of this one. Shall we do a few swatches now that I've decided that I'm going to keep this palette? Let's do a few little swatches. I'll do a couple of mattes and a couple of, oh, let's go the bright pink and see how that goes. And let's go this green. Okay, so I chose like obviously the brightest colors. Let me just, I'm just gonna swatch them here on my hand. The pink is a bit chalky, and the burgundy is not the deepest. I'd probably say it's more along the lines of like a lavender. That's not a good placement, is it? So that's just a couple of swatches from the palette. The green looks actually really pretty. That like mermaid green looks really pretty. The pink, it's a bit chalky. Let me see. I mean, it blends out all right. So we'll just have to see how it behaves on the eye. But I definitely think it's going to have to be one that you lay down with a sticky base. While we're here, why not? Let's just swatch a few more. Let's just chuck them on the other hand and go. Let's try this green. Oh, that's a blue. That's definitely a blue, not green. And we'll do a bronze. So let's just go here. So this is the shimmery pink, which that's quite nice. And then the shimmery yellow. I mean, it's a little bit chalky, but it's not too bad. The navy. And then I just grabbed just a bronze just to see how that goes. I mean, they don't look too bad. I'll definitely have to have a play. In terms of like reviews that I've seen of the Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes, I think that like the more recent ones are better, or like the ones that are more color story specific and not like collaborations with people. I haven't heard much about this palette, but I will definitely have a play with it, see what I think, and I'll give you some thoughts on it in a future video. But that's the last thing in my Beauty Bay box. I have dirty fingers and hands. That is my unboxing. That's everything. So what did I say? I think I was supposed to have 14 items. 14 items in there. I definitely will go on the Beauty Bay website, calculate up the total value of everything in the box. Overall, I mean, I think they've done a really good job at doing a good range of products from their collection. Like there's a lip gloss in there, there's a lipstick. I would have really liked to see a lip liner in there, at least one, because I'm dying to try their lip liners. There's a powder blush and a highlighter. And then we have 2 eyeshadow palettes in there. I don't know whether, I probably would have preferred to see one of the eyeshadow palettes swapped out for maybe one of the lip liner sets or maybe one of the lipstick sets. And then there's a few skincare items in there. There's 2 skincare items and a couple of brushes to test out. So I do think it's a good range of the Beauty Bay collection, but obviously you have to know when you're buying mystery boxes that you are really running the risk of getting products that you are not necessarily going to use all the time or even use at all. So you definitely are running that risk, but it is a little bit of fun. If you did get one of these boxes, let me know down in the comments what you got in your box. Are you happy with your box? If you didn't get one of these boxes, are you thinking about picking one up next time? If you did enjoy this unboxing and you want to see me do more mystery box unboxings in the future, then give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what other mystery boxes you might want to see me do in the future. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already and you are new around here, I hope you'll consider subscribing down below so you can keep up to date on all my future content. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you're staying safe, healthy, and looking after yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.